Hi there, wig lover. This is Heather from CysterWigs.com, and today I'm bringing you a review of the Lola wig by Jon Renau in the color 24B22. Now, I get a lot of questions asked about this particular color, usually by people who are on a quest to find ashy blondes. And so if you're looking for an ashy blonde, you're kind of barking up the wrong tree with this particular color. And I figured to drive the point home, I'd show it in a wig that's a lot of wig. So let me show you this color up front so I can kind of explain what I mean. This is a blend of two colors, two different shades of blonde actually. So one of them is a really light ash blonde, but the other one is a medium golden blonde. So it's got gold right in the color, and they're mixed not really in equal ratios, because you see how it says 24B? That means that the base shade is that medium golden blonde, and that ash blonde is kind of like a secondary color on top of it. It's not super gold, as you can see. It's definitely more neutralized, but the bulk of the color is a medium gold blonde, so you can't really say that it's an ashy color, you know what I mean? So anyway, let's get down to it. I think this color looks great on Lola. I think it looks really, really natural on Lola. Very pretty blonde. This wig is really, really long. Definitely a boob hugger. I mean, obviously. The other thing about this one that's really important to know is that it has a double monofilament top and no lace front. So it's kind of got the same cap construction as the Amanda wig, except this one is epically, epically long. So it's kind of like this line's answer to like the Shiloh wig or something like that, you know, the one from Noriko. So very pretty wig. The hair density, I mean, it's got a fair amount of hair going on here, but the denier of the fiber keeps it manageable, and the fact that it's poker straight more or less, especially up here at the top, definitely means that it fits very close to the head. And because it fits very close to the head, it's probably not going to need thinned by anybody. I mean, as you can probably tell, even though it's got a lot of hair, it doesn't really feel like it's got a ton of hair on it. You know, it looks very natural on. The density feels really great on this one. And it does thin out as you get towards the bottoms because it is so heavily layered. So the other thing to kind of keep in mind with something like this is you're definitely 100% going to want to make sure you get some kind of leave-in treatment for this wig, especially for the ends, because it will tangle. This is a baby fine denier, very dry feeling fiber, which in case you haven't been watching my videos long, what I mean by that is denier is the diameter of the actual strands of hair all by itself. So not like cumulatively, you know, how much hair you get, but each individual fiber is very, 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 very fine, very tiny. You know, it's made to be like Caucasian hair. And so on top of that, so that makes it a little less durable than synthetic hair that's patterned to look like Asian hair. The other thing is that because it doesn't have a lot of silicone on it, it's not as shiny as a lot of brands tend to be right out of the box, and that lack of shine comes at a cost, and that is that the fiber itself is more prone to tangling because that silicone serves a purpose, and that is it acts as a detangling agent. So you might want to get some Simply Stylin' silicone spray, especially for the ends, to kind of help detangle them a bit before the tangles even start, because once it starts to tangle, it's kind of an uphill battle. Prevention really is the best cure here. Lola is 6.5 ounces, which seems really appropriate for a wig this epically long. The bangs are 5 inches. I'm sweeping them off to the side because I have kind of a short forehead. The crown down is 16.5 inches, the sides are 14.5, and the nape is 17.5 inches. So let me show you what Lola looks like on all sides. So I think this wig is gorgeous. It's very beautiful. And again, this is a really natural looking, subtle blonde. I'm gonna go ahead and take Lola off so I can show you the cap construction. Lola, as I mentioned, has a double monofilament top, which means that the top part of it is hand tied to make it look like a natural scalp. Okay, see how it's kind of like flesh toned under there? See my finger wiggling under there? And then in between that and your actual scalp, there's a soft layer of very smooth material. It not only protects your scalp from the scratchy knots and scratchy lace material that the knots are tied into, but it also protects the knotting from coming loose from rubbing up against your scalp. So it's kind of helpful in two ways there. Got a generous band of polyurethane right at the front hairline. You can put adhesive there if you want. We also have open wefts on the sides, open wefts on the back. The nape is not extended, but it is felt, and it has Velcro adjusters here in the back. We also do have soft, fuzzy, closed ear tabs. Nice sturdy ear tabs at that. It's quite stretchy on this Lola. Not as stretchy in the back of the cap, but very stretchy at the perimeter. I find this one very comfortable on. Definitely want to make sure you carry a wide tooth comb with you when you wear Lola, so that way you can kind of straighten her out as she starts to get tangled. And again, as I mentioned, you see how she's already starting to tangle a little bit? It's because of that dry fiber baby fine denier combo and the length. So don't say I didn't warn you. Get your leave-in conditioner with this one, because that is normal for the style. Doesn't mean you can't work around it though. Especially if you get some of that Simply Stylin', that will definitely take care of that. Okay, go ahead and put Lola back on for you now. Something about this makes me feel like a mermaid. It is kind of like mermaid hair, just a little bit. So there you have it. This is my review of the Lola wig by Jon Renau in the color 24B22. Again, not a true ash blonde, so if you're looking for an ash blonde, this ain't it, but it's still really, really pretty and very dynamic and very, very natural looking. So I'm Heather, I'm from CysterWigs.com. Thanks for watching my videos. If you like what I do, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can see all of them as they air. And until next time, I hope you have a great afternoon.